Hi, everyone, and welcome. Happy Sunday. Okay, Andra is running late, and I have to tell you, it's going to become chaos in just a few minutes. John went to the Bronx to go metal detecting today with his buddies, and of course, they're just pulling in right now, literally just pulling in. So, Bella's outside. I did make her a Kong treat so that when she comes in, she can lay down, have it, and then John can shower, and then she could go to bed. And then I can have a peaceful live. So I have to say hello to Wendy and Jen and Judy. It's a Sunday night in the summer, and life is crazy busy for everyone. Everybody's trying to fit as much as they can into the last few weeks. And I know because I'm trying to do the same thing. Same thing. Hi, Giselle. Hi, Jen. Oh my gosh. How is everybody's summer? Hi, Jack. Oh my gosh. Judy, did you get okay? Jack, I know that you sent it. Judy, did you see a message come through for Lisa? Lisa's doing the 100th episode of The Hop, and she sent a email out to the content creators asking if they would just give a little bit of a video for her to add into the 100th episode. So I don't know if you guys got to see it, but I sent mine. And Jeanette, I don't know if you saw that either, that email. Jack, you sent yours. Andra sent hers. I'm not sure if Mama Bear sent hers. Actually, Lisa's here right now, and I'm sure she'll fill the chat with it. Get some rest before work, Jen. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Lee. Hi, Elizabeth. That was my phone telling me that John is home. Hi, Yvonne. Andra just messaged me. She's going to be late, which is fine. Oh, great. I wasn't sure if you got to see it. I know sometimes I'm late when it comes to emails. You haven't gotten many. Okay. Jeanette's going to go check. See, sometimes we don't get to our emails right away. And honestly, sometimes emails get sent like underneath all that like junk spam email stuff. So, all right. I hope you guys had a great week. Life was kind of crazy here this week, but that's okay. Last week on The Secret, we were trying to manifest a check. And we were thinking check for a check to come in the mail so that we would have extra funding. I have to tell you that I didn't do diligence. I did not. What I did more of was wake up and be thankful. I kept looking into the sun and the sky and the clouds and just saying thank you. Thank you. Any chance I got, that's what I did. What did you all get to do? Hi, Kim. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Yvonne. I don't know if I said hi to you all. I did. I know a few of you got checks. Right. Lisa got a check and she gave a check. But I definitely was thankful all week. All week I tried to do that. Now, did anyone, I want to go back. Jen got a paycheck. I guess that's a good thing, right? Paychecks. You did a lot of gratitude, but no check. Okay. Did you, Chrissy, did you think check though? Because I did not think check. I started, but I did not give it my all. Hi, Janet. So I have to tell you, for me right now, life is all about baby steps, right? Can I tell you, Jeanette, you're going to be so proud of me. And if Mari was here, she would be too. I actually, from the Canadian Finance Journey, Bobby, from her video, to Budget with Mama Bear today, I did the hop and I watched all the videos and I did all the tracking myself today, right? I let it go a little bit, but I felt like Sunday morning was all about self-care. And for me, watching all those ladies and their videos of the hop and actually giving the hop attention felt so amazing. So amazing. Yep. Yep. So I did. I caught up with the hop, and I know we kind of talked about this, but can I just tell you, let's do this. Let's do this. How many, because we got 33 people here already, and how many of you are actually doing the hop? If you're doing the hop, say hop. Let me see. I want to see how many of you are actually doing the hop. It's okay if you're not. I think I'm delayed. And the next question would be, if you're doing the hop, are you leaving the money in, or did you pull the money in or out? You could just do that, in or out. Money's in or money's out. All right, Wendy's out. Out, in, okay, in, out, okay. That's what's working for your budget. So right now, I have been blessed to be able to leave that money's in. And when you look at the blue hop tracker, the village and the fur baby and the kids, as of Budget with Mama Bear's video, there was $654 in the hop money. Then the fur baby had $163.50, and so did the kids hop. And then we had 23 for the bells. Oh, I did that wrong. Hold on, I did that wrong. We have $654, $163.50 twice, and then we have $23. 1, 2, 3. We have saved. Are you ready for this number? This number, hi, my friend, is, and I think Andra said it in her video because she messaged me that night. But since Steph went, we have $1,050 in that hop. That is amazing.
Isn't it crazy?
And you know what? If you've used it, or you're still should have gratitude and still be proud of yourself because you saved it and you needed it and you used it. At least it was there. I'm blown away at that number, and we're not even done yet.
Right.
How are you, my friend?
Amazing, awesome, blessed, all the things.
Okay. But it's nice that we're saving it and using it, saving it. We have it, right? I know. And now let me ask you this question. Miss Judy is here. Miss Judy has a year hop going, right? Her Saturday night saves with Judy. Who's doing Judy's challenge?
The Saturday Night Live with Judy?
Yes, the $5 a week.
I finished mine already.
Oh, you went ahead. See, I'm staying par for the course, and I'm thinking that, and then for me, that one, Judy's. I'm sorry, the hop, Judy's, right? $1 a day. Oh my God! And if I do save the date in December, just those alone are going to be an amazing grand finale to 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta stay on course. Yeah,
it's exciting. I went on. I think I told you guys. I put my hop monies in my emergency fund, so they're just sitting there in my high yield savings. and I put the prop monies in my binders.
Yes,
So
I heard you say that on your video. Right.
while I'm
It's
traveling,
there. And the prop money means if you put that prop money in there, you saved it. You
Yeah.
did that. You did it. And you know what? It's you put it to work somewhere else. Love it. Love it. So
Yeah.
hi, Miss Laura Bell. Hi, Symphony. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Jason. I think I got everyone. So I'm like I'm a little excitable right now.
Yeah.
Because I got to spend some money tonight.
Oh yeah, that.
But
That
wait,
was fun.
so we're gonna talk for a second. We're gonna talk. So I literally got this is good. There's a let me lead you into today. Let me lead you. So I get to take a break this afternoon. I sit on my chair and I happen to open up Instagram, catch a break, and what pops up? It is a beautiful Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs dress on Temu. So you know who I send that to.
Yep.
I send it to Budget with Mama Bear. And she's like, the link's not working. So I was like, all right, let me do a Google search. Maybe someone other than Temu has it, blah, 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 blah. We find it on Temu. She's like, you're killing me. She goes, I already placed a Temu order today. Now I have to place another one. So I'm like, okay. Puppy dog was driving me a little crazy. So I sat there and I was on Temu. And then she was really driving me crazy. So I get in the car. And as I'm going to drive, I send Lisa a message. I go, chat. And as I'm driving, and I got Puppy with me because you remember when you used to put the kids in the car?
And drive them. Oh yeah.
That's my life. So, anyways, I put her in the car. I'm driving, and Lisa's there, and we're talking, and I'm like, yeah, I was on Temu, and then so let me give you a little bit of backstory. Andra, Lisa, Steph, and I all linked up to one of my Temu accounts, right? They all had the password. So Lisa's on there and I'm telling her what was in my private one and what I was looking at for the cruise. So Puppy's going crazy. I grab a donut and they had no diet soda. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just drive home and then I'll put her to bed and I'll jump on Temu with Lisa. So Lisa and I are on Temu. And I'm like, can you do a group chat with the other two? And she's like, yeah. So she gets Mama Bear and she gets Andra. You have to see. Wait. The things that we're putting in this goodie bag, right? For the people going on the cruise. But the shirts. And then and we have Laura here. I'm messaging Laura. Right? We should have probably just brought Laura into the phone call.
Yeah.
But we're going to be wearing matching dresses. Yep. We're going to be matching in dresses. Not only t-shirts for everyone, but the 5 content creators are going to be matchy.
Cute.
Yep. So we literally, and we were like, oh, that's cute. I want, and then I bought John's shirt, and then Mama Bear and I and her husband and John and TJ and Kaylee, the 6 of us, have matching couple outfits. Like, I don't know if TJ is going to go for this. John will be okay with it. But once John goes for it, I have a feeling TJ will go for it. I have to let John in. I think I do.
Yeah, the photo ops are going to be amazing because I know the ship is going to be decorated so pretty because for Halloween it was like everywhere you turned it was just like whoa. So
oh my gosh, and we bought and I think all 4 guys, and I think I bought it for Jonathan too. All 4 guys got pirate shirts, right? Yes,
so.
Yes. No.
I think it's Grand Central Station over there.
No clue. No clue. I literally I have washable rug in the kitchen. So the kitchen got scrubbed today. Floors washed, washable rug. I had a new rug to put down so that when the washable rug was drying, I didn't have to do twice, like, put the stuff back and then it okay. So I bought a brand new washable rug for the kitchen. So while one was drying, I could put the new one down and the old one would be on standby next time. So long story short, nobody's home. John's metal detecting, Vinny and Shannon go out. Dog is a gem. Like, it's amazing what I can do when the household is empty. But when somebody else walks in, all she wants is their attention. That's all she wants. And then chaos erupts. Now, John's coming home. 2 cats are in. We're waiting for Toulouse, who's on the porch. Get him in. Then John's going to knock on the door. Little girl's going to come in here like the Zoomies. Like, guys, it's going to happen, and you're going to get a front row seat. Front row seat.
So I have one of my fruit flies that has grown into the house fly. So if I turn my camera off and I run, it's to kill it.
Oh, did you get it?
I did not get it the first time, but it's behind the blind, so I'm gonna get it.
Punch it.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna
squish the heck out of it. I'm done with flies.
It's gonna die.
It doesn't know it, but it's gonna.
Yeah. I came up here so Piper would chill.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy. So crazy. And I am not complaining about the chaos. I just, you know what? It's gonna happen. I'm embracing it. John has been, he asked me to set the alarm last night. I set the alarm on my phone, but I did not realize it was for Monday morning, not Sunday morning. Luckily, little girl woke up and she's rough. I gotta go out. Rough. Like, I could hear the Scooby-Doo voice. Uh-oh, gotta go out. So I listen, I'm like, John, you gotta get up. Not knowing that my alarm clock in my bedroom was 10 minutes late. I was just like, so what? The 2 guys were probably waiting on the driveway for him. So what? You're worried about a high tide, low tide? Please, go have fun metal detecting.
Did he get any treasures today?
They, he's coming through the back door. No, I got an early text message saying that they were on their way home because they weren't finding anything. And I have to tell you this. So this is how strong our village is. John went down to the Bronx. He went to the Orchard Beach area. And that made me think of Tara and Little T today.
Yeah.
Because they lived in that neighborhood. So they were definitely on my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I lifted up a little prayer for her. Crazy.
Judy says she misses the chaos so much. I would love that rather than having to take care of everyone's problems all the time.
I agree. Johnny D, come say hi to me. Come say hi. I did not get to show him yet, but on Friday's video, I asked everybody to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh.
So you got like so
Thank
many
you.
happy birthdays. So
Thank you, girls and boys. Thank you very much.
Quinn.
did you wear this so that you could? Did you
No, I got in for free though.
You did get free parking.
They let me in, yeah. So
If not, how much would it have been?
I think like $18.
All right. Good.
Crazy.
Did you have a good day? Everybody's wanting to know if you found anything.
No, didn't find nothing. Didn't find nothing but change and fake jewelry. My friend found a silver ring, but that was it.
Did you have a good time?
Wonderful time.
Wise guy.
I would do it again.
That's
Yes,
what matters.
and you are, aren't you?
And you
Yes,
will.
eventually.
Aren't you going back?
No,
You're not going back?
no, not till next year.
George know this?
It wasn't that good, not yet.
George gave him 2 dates where the tide schedule is the 2 best dates. So this was one date, and the next one's coming up. I thought on like the 30th.
I'm going.
And now he's like, I'm not going back down
Not
there.
worth it.
Look at they're all saying happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy
D.
birthday.
Thank
Thank you. And I'll talk to you soon. I got to go watch the dog.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Night, Johnny D.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's funny. So you don't have to watch her. You could go take a shower.
I do need a shower.
Yeah, why don't you go? Yes, you can.
No,
Johnny, look at me. When she knocks hard enough, I will let her in, and I have a frozen treat just waiting for her. Go shower, and then you can sit with her.
She's calling me.
Johnny, she's not calling you. Go shower so that I can put her to bed, please. She's calling him.
Let that be in his head.
What?
Let that be in his head.
Yeah, you know. Just go shower, get your night over with. She's gonna be fine.
All right, that way you're at least comfy and not all like, sticky. Like yesterday, oh my gosh, it was so hot in the bleachers.
You went to Philly.
I did. I caught the Amtrak early. I almost missed it. I literally, oh my God. So I know better. I left extra time in, but there was a whole motorcade of motorcycles. We had to completely stop. Then we were behind them, like most of the ride. So as I parked the car, I literally ran up and the train was coming up and I jumped on it.
Nice. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. So yeah, went to the football game, had a great time. I'm glad I checked that off the list. And I ran the Rocky Stairs.
Wait, it was a football game?
Yeah, the Eagle. It's preseason. The Eagles.
I know it's preseason. I just didn't know. I thought you went to. I thought you went to a Phillies game. I just saw you were in Philadelphia.
Oh
so
no!
My mind went baseball.
Eagles. Yeah.
Got you. Nice.
I mean, that's right next door.
Hi, Brenda. Did I miss it? Misha's here. Hi, Misha. Hi, Robin. Hi, Deb. Wait, Deb, your birthday too? Your birthday was this week too, right? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all my birthday twins.
Yes. How was your birthday?
It was great. I had a great day. We started off at work. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay, Bev. Love the member chat. Yeah, we did a 5K at work. So I got to spend some time with work peeps, and then it was quiet, got some stuff done, and then went to dinner with my bestie that's here in Maryland. So yeah, it was a nice, quiet day. It was good.
Her gear looks like soccer. She's got soccer gear on.
Oh yeah, my Hello Kitty shirt.
Yeah, you're in soccer mode. That's their version of football.
Yeah, my little kitty.
So Bev, okay, I'm asking this to everyone, but more so my girl Bev, because Bev and I have this amazing connection. I think she knows it, right? Right? Do you feel that? Like if you understand the connection I have with Bev when it comes to the past, Bev. Okay. All right, Wendy, on the cruise, I'm bringing you the Hawaiian Fantasy perfume. Wendy, I'm bringing this for you. Now, I bought this the other day and I was just like, wow. In this place, I thought it was amazing. Right now, I think it's amazing, but I don't think that my family likes it. So it smells like Hawaii. But the smell went straight to my brain. And you know what I thought of? And I had to go looking for it, Bev. Had to go looking for it. I have to show you this. Bev, who remembers these? But I need to know if Bev remembers this. Hold on, it's coming.
You know Bev remembers it.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does.
I'll tell you if that smells like Hawaii.
Windows. Okay. Bev, do you remember these? Who remembers these?
What is that? Pretty as a picture. Decorative air freshener?
Yes. So there were two different kinds. There was this one and a mountain scene. And I had them as a teenager in my bedroom window. And they were so pretty. It was pretty to look at. The light would come through them. They were almost like glass, but they were plastic, right? They look like stained glass. And when I smelt this, I went straight to that.
Took you back, huh?
The mountains. Yeah, I did not. I looked for it, and I probably could find it. The mountain one, yes.
Isn't it funny how a smell can like take you back to a place in time?
It took me right back. Does anyone else remember Pretty as a Picture?
Mm-mm.
And look, there's a price tag on it. It says $1. Hold on, let's see if I can make it bigger. Can I make these bigger? Let's see. There it is. Look at that. $1.69.
Wow. Oh, and the old price tag. I remember those little price tags.
Yeah, they have to use the price tag gun. And you'd have to change the numbers on the top of it. I had to go back in time.
Yes, I wore my Lions gear because that's the only football gear I have. And yes, I got lots of stares. And I actually had 2 people, we chatted about it. So I told them that that's the only, it's a football game and that's what I have for football. So that's what I wore. But it was all good.
Laughing out loud. I don't remember actual pictures on it, but when I looked that up, I saw them. I did. I saw that. Yeah, I went back. As soon as I smelled that, I was at my computer and I went straight looking. I was like, what were they called? And then I had to do all these like Google, throw Google words, and I found it. Yeah. Wow. What an amazing week. Should we start with our 20 so that we don't forget in case you're here to save? Can we do our 20? Yes, there's a stand. Look, Bev. Right here. Right there is the stand. Isn't that cool? Yep. Loved it. Love it. Crazy. $20. I am going to obviously track it. Track. Saving money as a village. $0 yesterday and $20 today. I have to write it in my notebook. You all know that. And then grabbing Miss Tinkerbell. And I am grabbing my big brick wall. All right. Who's doing football savings? I didn't even look to see what the Cowboys did today.
I didn't start mine yet. I'm going to. I am doing my baseball, though.
Okay. I am on my last 20 for Eeyore. And I have 140. Do you have 140?
I do, but I wasn't sure if that was right. Because I just switched over my monies to prop.
Okay, we should have 140. Someone double check me. Go Detroit, Misha says. Go Detroit.
Yeah, Miami beat us, and then Cleveland Browns beat the Eagles.
Wait, Jason has 140? What do I have? I had 140.
Yeah, 140. Yep, that's what I have too.
Okay. Dallas lost 13-31. Sounds like last week's score. What the heck? I'll write that down right now.
Okay. So 140.
All right, so tomorrow I bring $13 to the Cowboys. I did not even do my budget yet. Hi, Michelle. Oh, can I just say thank you to Michelle? Michelle and Shar. Hi, ladies. Michelle, I want to say thank you so much for giving me detail upon detail on things that I can do to correct little girls' issues. Oh, can I just see that TJ's the only one that closed the house? not answering it. Yeah. So Michelle, thank you so much. All right. Any business? Okay. So yes.
Couldn't hear me. Did you start doing your wall yet?
No, I only did the I did not.
Okay. Then that's why I still have an Eeyore. Okay. Got
Okay. So I love that you're doing poo colors.
Yeah.
Can I see that again?
Yeah.
Oh, how stinking cute is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. Hi, Yolanda. Okay. We do have business. Only one thing that I think that we really have to discuss. And that is who is on board for tracking in September as far as channels go, because I do have a notebook. I want to make sure that I have you all. And I did start writing them down.
Laura, that comment's for you. My challenge is at 175. We are almost done, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, I was at 175 too. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There will be
And then
another
when
one.
we get to the numbers and letters at the bottom, is there $1 each?
Yeah.
But the apostrophe doesn't get counted?
No.
If we want to, it could.
I mean, we can.
Okay.
What's another $1?
Yeah, exactly. Round up. Okay. Hey, M. Okay, so Bobby was in channels. I'm glad everybody wants to be in, but Andrew, you said yes to that?
I'm sorry, what is it for?
The tracking your spending. You said yes because it's going to keep you accountable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Lisa, I think you're in. Emily, Bobby, me. I think Amy said it. Jen, you said yes, right? I knew that. Thank you. Everything out now. Right. You don't have to have a channel. I want everybody to track that month. I really do. And that's probably why in the back of my head, I was like, spend that money this month for all the cruise stuff. So I don't have to be accountable in September.
It's for a good cause.
It's business. I can't count that. Yeah. Yvonne is in. Okay. Yvonne, do you have a channel? Who here has a channel that I don't know about? I want to make sure I know everybody that has a channel.
She's about to start.
Okay.
Amy V is going to start as well. I don't think she started just yet, but she was working on her technology.
Okay. All right. They're with family. Go enjoy family. Okay. I'm excited. I really am. And I will compile an email to all channels. All right. That'll be on my list. Hi, Miss Patty. Love it. All right. I'm afraid that if I start this chapter, life is going to get crazy. And okay, so Jen.
Yeah, Jen would read.
Jen, you said last week you would like to read. Can I ask that you and I get together this week so that I can teach you and set you up with StreamYard and go over everything and then perhaps have you read next week? Because I wanted to do that this week, but I did not get a chance to do that. Okay. Can you email me on what date and times might be better for me to reach out to you?
Our spending, Judy. We are gonna track our spending. And some of you might already do. Some of you might already track your spending.
So, Miss Judy, I felt the need that I used to track my daily spending. And I'm going to even include bills that come out on that date. Like, I want to track everything, and then I want to come in and I want to color code. That's how I would like to do it. So for the month of September, I'm going to grab my daily tracker and I'm going to track on a daily basis. So there's not a video that goes with it until October 1st. And then we're going to have a hashtag. So you do a video saying how you tracked. Did you enjoy tracking? Would you track again? And did you notice where you're spending too much or not? Like that, it's like that. And I'll probably have like a bullet point questionnaire just so that you can ask yourself certain questions. And then we're going to have a hashtag and then a playlist so that people can hop and listen to what everybody's take on their spending. Were you surprised? Were you happy? Where do you need to fix it? Where do you need to cut back? Things like that.
Yeah.
So that's
going to be a little extra because of my ceremony.
Right.
But I'll have a special color.
Honestly, if September goes well, I think that September, October, November, and December should probably get tracked for the end of the year, because you can't just track 1 month because that 1 month's not your typical.
Yeah.
But then you can average out what your typical actually is. Jack, you said yes too. Am I correct? I think Jack said yes. Amy, you said yes, right?
Method.
Amy M. That's Amy Mitchell.
Amy M. Who said she needs to get back to.
Okay.
Oh, do you, Brenda? Yeah. I love this cup.
Chapter 5 tonight, not 6. So chapter 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4. The Secret of Money. To Money. 95. Okay. Can you just take the chat for a minute and let me just check on her?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine, Patty. You do not have to have a channel. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, Emily, I'm glad the emergency fund took a hit this month, so I don't have to track for it. Mm-hmm. Misha, you need to track. Yeah, me too. Makes good math. Yeah. Yeah, my ceremony, I think, is going to cost probably about $500 more than what I had planned. But I think that it's going to be such a special touch that I wouldn't be able to recreate it. So I'm excited. My official ceremony is on 14th September. I do plan on streaming it live from my channel. So if you're interested, it'll be 14th September at 1400. So that's 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All of our, whatever you want to track, Wendy. I'm going to track everything. Because I'm going to need to track to the penny anyway, because, you know, the way this pension income is going to be set up. Oh, no, the fridge freezer broke, lost everything. Oh, Minnie, her refrigerator broke as well. The cost of replacement appliance and replacement of some food. Gotcha. Yeah. Glad you have your emergency fund, though.
We're good?
Yeah. Is she
All
good?
Right. She's got something. And when she's done with that, it's time for bed. Okay. If you're following along with the digital or you have the book, we are on page 95. And this week we are talking about the secret to money. Whatever the mind can convince, it can achieve. Jack Canfield says, the secret was a real transformation for me because I grew up with a very negative father who thought that rich people were people that had ripped everyone off and thought that everyone had money must have deceived somebody. So I grew up with a lot of beliefs about money, that if I had it, it made you bad. Only evil people have money, and money doesn't grow on trees. Who do you think I am, Rockefeller? Oh my gosh, who grew up hearing that? I grew up hearing that. That was a well used phrase.
Yeah, me too.
That was one of his favorite phrases. So I grew up truly believing that life was difficult. It was only when I met W. Clement Stones that I began to shift my life. When I was working with Stone, he said, I want you to set a goal that's so big that if you achieved it, it would blow your mind. And you would know it only because of what I've taught you, and you would have achieved this goal. At that time, I was making $8,000 a year. So I said, I want to make $100,000 in a year. Now, I had no idea how I can do that. I saw no strategy, no possibility, but I just said, I'm going to declare that. I'm going to believe it. I'm going to act as if it's true and release it. So I did. Oh my gosh. Can someone write that? I'm going to declare that. I'm going to believe it. I'm going to act as if it is true and release it. That right there is a game changer. Let's put that up on the screen. One of the things he taught me was every day to close your eyes and visualize the goals as if it already was achieved. I had actually made $100,000. Wait a second. I had actually made $100,000 bill that I put up on the ceiling. So first thing in the morning, I'd look up and there it was. And it would remind me that that was my intention. Okay, so that's like a vision board, right? Then I would close my eyes and visualize having this $100,000 a year lifestyle. Interestingly enough, nothing major happened for about 30 days. I didn't have any great breakthrough ideas. No one was offering me more money. About 4 weeks into it, I had a $100,000 idea. It just came right into my head. I had a book I had written, and I said, if I can sell 400,000 copies of my book at a quarter each, that'd be $100,000. Now, the book was there, but I never had this thought. One of the secrets is that when you have an inspired thought, you have to trust it and act on it. I didn't know how I was going to sell 400,000 copies. Hold on one second. One of the secrets is that when you have that inspired thought, you have to trust it and act on it. Okay. When I saw the National Enquirer in the supermarket, I had seen that millions of times, and it was just in the background. And then all of a sudden, it jumped out at me as a foreground. I thought, if readers knew about my book, certainly 400,000 people would go out and buy it. About 6 weeks later, I gave a talk at Hunter College in New York to 600 teachers. And afterwards, a woman approached me and said, that was a great talk. I want to interview you. Let me give you my card. As it turns out, she was a freelance writer who sold her stories to the National Enquirer. The theme from The Twilight Zone went off in my head like a, whoa, this stuff really is working. That article came out and the book sales started to take off. Hold on. I didn't know Zippy was in here. Okay. You all pure torture. Zippy, where are you?
I wonder what's happening.
Bella? All right. Come on, Bells. Come on, Bella. All right, Bella's going night-night now. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go, little girl.
I am going to declare it, believe it, act as if it is true, and release it. And then I heard that nugget. When you have that inspired thought, you have to trust it and act on it. Sometimes it's just trusting it, jotting it down, and letting it simmer for a bit. But I'm a big I put notes in my phone, like if something is going through my mind. Does anyone else like use their phone to put notes in it? I'm big on that because I don't want to forget. And if I write it down on a piece of paper, I'm going to lose a piece of paper. But if I put it in my phone in my notes, um, chances are I'm going to go back to that note and be like, oh yeah, I remember when that happened. Does anyone else do that?
All good. Yeah.
Sorry, he's blurry. You lose them in your phone, Bev? Oh, you need to write it in a book. Whatever, yeah, whatever works for you. Okay, you write it in a book. Brenda, you do it. Okay. Chrissy, you have a little spiral notebook in your purse. I was saying on like when you get those thoughts that come through, I use my phone notes and I jot a lot of different notes down so I don't forget. So
how many people find that they think things more when they're sleeping? I know that people put notepads next to their desk or beds. But how do you do that when you have a significant other? Do you turn on the lights and say, "Oh, sorry, I have a thought"? As
soon as I wake up, whatever I'm thinking, or when I can't sleep, if there's something keeping me awake, I use my phone and put it in there, and then I let it go.
Something to be said about air conditioning. Okay. So I'm familiar with Hunter College, and this is wowing me. This part of the story, and the whole Twilight. Do. You know, you've just entered the Twilight Zone. Okay. The point I want to make is that I was attracting it into my life. All of these different events, including this person. To make a long story short, I did not make $100,000 that year. We made $92,327. But do you think we were depressed and saying, this doesn't work? No, we were saying, this is amazing. So my wife said to me, if it works for 100,000, do you think it would work for 1,000,000? And I said, I don't know. I think so. Let's try it. Do you see what happens when you have a significant other that's on the same page as you? The power couple, the power that can come from it, I believe could be amazing. My publisher wrote me a royalty check for the first chicken soup for the Soul Book. Is that who the author is? And he actually put a smiley face in the signature because it was the first $1 million check he had ever written. So I knew from my own experience, because I wanted to test it, does the secret really work? We put it to the test. It absolutely worked. And now I live my life with that every single day. The knowledge of the secret and the intentional use of the law of attraction can be applied to every single subject in your life. It is the same process for everything you want to create, and the subject of money is no different. To attract money, you must focus on wealth. Everybody needs to underline that. To attract money, you must focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring money into your life when you are noticing you do not have enough, because that means you are thinking thoughts that you do not have enough. Focus on not enough money, and you will create untold more circumstances of not having enough money. You must focus on the abundance of money to bring that to you. I kind of said that. I feel that when I do my videos and I have the money and I count the money and then I do the cash breakdown and then I add that monies up again and I put it in the cash tray and then I write it down in that notebook, the focus was on money. And I honestly believe that when I started doing all those tasks, that's what I was envisioning. More money, more money, more money. I crossed my heart on that one. You have to emit the new signal with your thoughts, and those thoughts should be that you currently have more than enough. You really do need to call your imagination into play and make believe you already have the money you want, and it is so much fun to do. You will notice as you pretend the play games of having wealth that you feel instantly better about money, and as you feel better about it, it will begin to flow into your life. Jack's wonderful story inspired the secret team to create a blank check. Wait, I have one with the Christmas challenge. It's a free download on www. Can someone check this out? www.thesecret.tv. Can someone see? Oh, somebody's got it in right. Lisa, you go, girl. Is it there? Is it there? I'm going there right now. Hold on. www.thesecret.tv. The magic check from the universe.
I'm going there too.
Okay, I just downloaded the PDF. I'm gonna present. Okay, we have a job to do. I downloaded it. I'm printing it right now. That is cool. And there it comes. It's printing right now.
Look at that.
Holy moly. Lisa, I can't click a link from
StreamYard.
So that's why I had to go to it myself. You guys, that's why I asked you guys to click it. You guys are awesome. Okay. Wow. I have to go get it. I have to.
I don't have that one. I have a different one, but it's printed out on my wall.
The Gratitude Bank of the Universe. Oh, this is by far the coolest. Okay.
So you printed the magic check, not the secret check.
I did print the magic. The secret is different?
Apparently so.
Okay, stand by. The secret to the magic check is gratitude. Feel grateful for the money as though you already have it, and imagine yourself spending it on something in particular that you really want. Print the check, then fill in the date, your name, and the amount you wish to receive in the currency of your choice. Keep your magic check in a prominent position where you will see it daily. Anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you received the money and be grateful that now you can have and do what you want. So is there a second one?
She said, click on the one below the magic check.
Nope, it says the magic check also. Oh, I lost it. All right, let's go to the YouTube Live and let's see what it says.
The secret check is like a pinkish background and it has the secret symbol on it.
I found it. Lisa's link is different than my link. Well, I didn't put a link in. Did you get both? Did you guys?
Yeah, in Gifts for You, they're both there.
Okay.
One's gold and then one is the pinkish color.
All right, so the pink one says, print the check, fill in the name and the amount you wish to receive in the chosen currency. Same thing. Okay, all right. Thumbs up for this one. Okay. So Jack's story inspired the secret check. The secret website. All right. The blank check is for you, and it is from the Bank of the Universe. You fill in your name, the amount, and details, and place the prominent place where you will see it every day. When you look at this check, feel the feelings of having the money now. Imagine spending that money, all the things you will buy and the things you will do. Feel how wonderful that is. Know it is yours because when you ask, it is. You have received hundreds of stories from people who have brought huge sums of money to them using the secret check. It's fun and it's a game that will work.
We have a testimony in the chat, Donna. Yolanda's comment. Yes.
Remember how last Sunday we wrote a check in the chat? On Monday, my husband received a check from the VA compensation. Let's just say it covers our bills until December. I love it. I love it. I love it, my friend. I love it. Mwah. Oh my gosh. Guys, I know a few of you got checks this week. Throw it out here. Come on. And I said that I dropped the ball this week. You know what? This is work. This right here is work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a mindset, and it's in the moment, and it's got to be up in the forefront. It can't be back here. There can't be a distraction. You got to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Attract abundance. The only reason any person does not have enough money is because they are blocking money from coming to them with their thoughts. Every negative thought, feeling, or emotion is blocking your good from coming to you, and that includes money. It is not that the money is being kept from you by the universe, because all the money you require exists right now in the invisible. If you do not have enough, it is because you are stopping the flow of money from coming to you, and you are doing it with your thoughts. You must tip the balance of your thoughts from lack of money to more than enough money. Think more through thoughts of abundance than of lack, and you have tipped the balance. You tip the balance back to the positive. When you need money, it is a powerful feeling within you. And so, of course, through the law of attraction, you will continue to attract needing money. I can speak from experience about money because just before I discovered the secret, my accountants told me that my company had suffered a major loss that year, and in 3 months it would be history. After 10 years of hard work, my company was about to slip through my fingers, and as I needed more money to save my company, things just got worse. There seemed to be no way out. Then I discovered the secret, and everything in life, including the state of my company, was totally transformed because I changed the way I was thinking. As my accountants continued to fuss about the figures and focus on that, I kept my mind focused on abundance and being well. I knew that every fiber of my being that the universe would provide, and it did. It provided in ways I could not have imagined. I had my moments of doubt, but when the doubt came, I immediately moved my thoughts to the outcome of what I wanted it. I gave thanks for it, and I felt the joy of it, and I believed it. That was the WhatsApp. I'm not sure if any of you were messaging me on the WhatsApp.
Not me.
No. Okay. Silence. Okay. I wanted to let you in on a little secret. The shortcuts to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. Oof. Someone write that for me. Be in B-E capital and feel F-E-E-L capital. Happy now. It is the fastest way to bring money and anything else you wanted into your life. Focus on radiating out into the universe those feelings of joy and happiness. When you don't do that, you will attract back to you only the things that bring you joy and happiness, which will not only include any abundance of money, but anything else you are wanting. You must radiate out the signal to bring back what you want. As you radiate out those feelings of happiness, they will be sent back to you as the pictures and experiences of your life. The law of attraction is reflecting back your innermost thoughts and feelings. as your life. That right there is deep. Deep.
Yeah.
That's a reflection. Oh boy. There's that word again. Think about this for a second. I thought a lot about this one thing. Remember being a kid and not having a care in the world? Remember those days? Running around, playing, smiling, jumping, having fun, playing tag, right? Those things have, like, we were in happy mode. Most of us were in happy mode as children. I would think. I would hope. I can honestly say that, like, those were the best. Right, Yvonne, those were the best times. Why? Because we didn't know about negativity for the most part when we were kids playing. Right? We didn't realize what negativity was.
We had bills.
We didn't have bills.
I mean, our parents had bills. I heard them talk about it, but
see, I never did. Never ever did I hear anyone ever talk about money. Never in a bad way, never in a good way. We always had food. We always had candies. We always had clothing. We had, I mean, granted, 70s kid, you know, the coolest thing was to have your sneakers missing half the front of it because you stop your bike with your feet. Like, those were all acceptable things. There was no commercialism really in the 70s, kids, until Jordish and Sassoon showed up.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. If I had to say where'd that begin in my head was with those jeans.
Yeah.
For me. We didn't know about money. Hi, Jesus.
We knew we didn't have any because we knew that money didn't grow on trees, and we knew we didn't get stuff from the grocery store when my mom didn't have a coupon. So we were aware, but it wasn't it wasn't my problem. It was their problem. I didn't have those worries yet. Yeah, the 80s. I was gonna say, Lisa, I'm a little bit younger, so it definitely was by the time I was coming up.
Yeah. I don't know. When the ice cream truck came by, commercialism, right? Yeah. Calvin Klein and Brooke Shields. Was Calvin Klein first, or was it? I want to say Calvin Klein was and Brooke Shields was not the 70s. I think that's the 80s, because she was in, what was that movie she was in as
Blue
a kid?
Lagoon.
What? Blue Lagoon. Right. All right. I don't know. That just, I can imagine what a lot of people are thinking. How can I attract more money into my life? How can I get more of the green stuff? How can I get more of wealth and prosperity? How can I, when I love my job, deal with the credit card debt that I have? And the realization that maybe there's a ceiling on the money that can come, because it's coming to me through my job. How can I bring in more? Intend it says. This goes back to one of the things we've been talking about throughout the whole secret. Your job is to declare what you would like to have from the catalog of the universe. Your job is to declare what you would like to have from the catalog of the universe. If cash is one of them, say how much you would like to have. I would like to have $25,000 unexpected income. within the next 30 days, or whatever it happens to be. It should be believed. It should be believable just for you. If you have held thoughts in the past that the only way money can come to you is through your job, then let that go immediately. Can you appreciate that as you continue to think that it must be your experience, such thoughts do not serve you? You are now coming to understand that there's an abundance for you, and it's not your job to work out how the money will come to you. It is your job to ask, to believe that you are receiving it. And feel happy now. Leave the details to the universe on how it will bring it about. It sounds so easy. Are we making it difficult? I think we're making it difficult.
Yeah, I just wrote, when I changed my mindset, my life changed. And I'm not just talking about money.
Okay. All right. When I changed my mindset, my life changed, not just for money. Love it. Love it. Okay. Bob Proctor. Oh, I wish that man was still around. I'd be like reaching out to him. Most people have a goal of getting out of debt. Oh, that would be us. Let's pay attention. Most people have a goal of getting out of debt. That will keep you in debt forever. Whatever you're thinking about, you will attract. You say, but it's to get out of debt. I don't care if it's to get out of debt or get in. If you're thinking debt, you're attracting debt. Set up an automatic debt repayment program and then start to focus on prosperity. Well, all right, we've got to discuss that.
Ooh-wee.
We have to discuss that. How can we do this? How where do we begin? I've got my notebook. How, instead of how
Focus on prosperity.
right, but some of us have a debt binder, right? Mama Bear, don't you have a debt binder?
Yep, I do. She does. Lisa does.
We're tracking our debt, right? But I like what he said right there. All right, let me reread that.
I'm gonna change the name of mine.
What?
I'm changing the name of mine.
Right. We say, but it's to get out of debt. He says, I don't care if it's to get out or get in. If you're thinking debt, you're attracting debt. Set up an automatic debt repayment program and then start to focus on prosperity. How can we do this? How can we do this?
You see me typing a note, prosperity binder instead of debt binder. Because when I'm done with that, that's gonna let me be more prosperous than I already am.
So the D word, we're not even gonna say that word. How's that anymore? Oh my God, this is a game changer for us and our community.
Hi, Christine.
All right, so we all need prosperity binders now.
No more D word.
No more D word. All right, so wait, let's take Emily for a second. Em, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but she says when I decide to get out of debt, it wasn't to get out of debt. It was to be able to give more at the time. Okay, so what if we said, instead of getting out of, I'm looking to become more prosperous. We got to come up with a better word.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking to become more.
Abundance.
Oh, I
An
like the
abundance
abundance finder.
finder. I changed emergency fund to abundance fund. I don't want emergencies. I want abundance. Yeah. Fiona talks about that quite a bit too.
Changed everything. Abundance fund.
Hmm.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. Abundance fund. Um, abundant life.
I'm about to change my label right now.
Maybe Donna, the next year's hop, we change the envelope. I
Mm,
agree. Mama Bear and I have to have a meeting. I didn't get a chance to talk to her about that today on the phone, but we've got to we've got and like I said, maybe she'll let us know when she could come on a live and let's discuss next year's hop. You know, maybe we discuss it maybe a week in October. She if she can maybe clear her Sunday night for a little bit, and then one Sunday night is all hop related topics for 2026. And with those topics, we keep our mindset in positive.
hmm Even in the chat.
Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay. Set up an automatic debt repayment program. When you have a pile of bills that you have no idea how you are going to pay, you cannot focus on those bills because you will continue to attract more bills. You have to find a way that works for you to focus on prosperity. Despite the bills around you, you have to find a way of feeling good so you can bring your good to you. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. So many times people say to me, I'd like to double my income in the next year. But then you look at their actions and they're not doing the things that are going to make it happen. They'll turn right around and they'll say, I can't afford that. Guess what? Your wish is my command. Let's take that, right? When I had to buy the new Ford, all I saw in my head was, I'm going to have this car note, this $1,000 car note. How am I going to save money? Where's the money going to come for those savings challenges? That went in and out so quick, I didn't have time to actually not have money to save. But it fleeted in. And I remember thinking that, and I'm like, Donna, don't think that, not even knowing I was doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. If the words I can't afford it have passed through your lips, your power to change that is now. Change it with, I can afford that. I can buy that. Say it over and over. Become like a parrot for the next 30 days. I can afford that. I can buy that. Make it your intention that you are going to look at everything you like and say to yourself, I can afford that. I can buy that. As you see your dream car drive past, say, I can afford that. As you see clothes you love, as you think about the great vacation, say, I can afford that. As you do this, you will begin to shift yourself and you will begin to feel better about money. You will begin to convince yourself that you can afford those things and that as you do, the picture of your life will change. When you focus on the lack of scarcity and what you don't have, you fuss about it with your family, you discuss it with your friends, you tell your children that you don't have enough. We don't have enough for that. We can't afford that. Then you'll never be able to afford it because you begin to attract more of what you don't have. If you want abundance, if you want prosperity, then focus on abundance, focus on prosperity. The spiritual substance from which all visible wealth is never depleted. It is right with you all the time and responds to your faith in it and your demands on it. Now that you know the secret, when you see someone who is wealthy, you will now know that that person's prominent thoughts are on wealth and not on scarcity, and that they have drawn wealth to them, whether they did it consciously or unconsciously. They focused on thought of wealth, and the universe moved the people, circumstances, and events to deliver wealth to them. The wealth that they have, you also have. The only difference between you and them is that they thought the thoughts to bring the wealth to them. Your wealth is waiting for you in the invisible. And to bring it into the visible, think wealth. It's here. We just have to do it. We really do. What did M do? What did she post?
Synonyms that match: affluence, bounty, myriad, plenty.
I thought it was a link. I thought it was a link.
Oh, no. It's just different synonyms. Also good words we can use.
Okay. When I first understood the secret, every day I would get a bunch of bills in the mail. I thought, how do I turn this around? The law of attraction states that what you focus on, you will get. So I got a blank statement. I whited out the total and I put a new total in there. I put exactly how much I wanted to see in the bank. So I thought, what if I just visualized checks coming in the mail? So I just visualized a bunch of checks coming in the mail. Within just 1 month, things started to change. It's amazing. Today, I just get checks in the mail. I get a few bills, but I get more checks than bills. Since the film The Secret was released, we have received hundreds and hundreds of letters from people who have said that since watching the film, they have received unexpected checks in the mail. And it happened because they gave their focus and attention to the story. They brought the checks to them. The game I created that helped shift my feelings about my pile of bills was to pretend that the bills were actually checks. I would jump for joy as I opened them and say, more money for me. Thank you, thank you. I took each bill, imagined it was a check, and then I added a zero to it in my mind to make it even more. I got a notepad and I wrote on the top of the page, I have received. And then I would list all the amounts of the bills with an added zero. Next to each amount, I would write, thank you, and feel the feelings of gratitude for receiving it, to the point where I had tears in my eyes. Then I would take each bill, which looked very small compared to what I received, and I would pay it with gratitude. I never opened my bills until I got myself into the feeling that they were checks. If I opened my bills before convincing myself they were checks, my stomach would turn when I opened it. I knew that the emotion of the churning of my stomach was powerfully bringing more bills. I knew I had to erase that feeling and replace it with the joyful feeling so I could bring the money into my life. In the face of a pile of bills, that game worked for me and it changed my life. There are so many games you create, and you will know what works best for you by the way you feel inside. When you make believe, the results come fast. Financial strategist, speaker, and personal and corporate coach, Laurel Longemeyer. I grew up on, you have to work hard for the money. So I replaced that with, money comes easily and frequently. Money comes easily and frequently. Sounds like one of our affirmations, our financial affirmations. Now, in the beginning, it feels like a lie, right? There's a part of your brain that will say, oh, you liar. It's hard. So you have to know It's this little tennis match that will go on inside your head for a while. If you have had thoughts of, I have to work really hard and struggle to have money, let them go immediately. By thinking those thoughts, you emit that frequency and they become the picture of your life experience. Take Laurel's advice and replace those thoughts with, money comes easily and frequently. When it comes to creating wealth, wealth is a mindset. It's all about how you think. When it comes to creating wealth, wealth is a mindset. It's all about how you think. I'd say that 80% of the coaching that I do with folks is about their psychology and the way they think. I know when people say, oh, you can do it, I can't. People have the capability to change their inner relationship and conversation with money. Andrea, you want to touch base on that? No, she's not here.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Oh.
No, I absolutely, I wouldn't give myself a percentage yet, but definitely that is a very, that's exactly what we do. When you're talking about one of the more common methods that we use with cognitive behavioral therapy is helping change that thought process and what's going on. What are we saying? What are we believing? Because that affects our behaviors and what we do.
Right. And that's, we talked about this last week, and in your video, you caught yourself and whatever it was, you flipped that. And instead of it being, I can't, or when, it's, I will.
Yeah. It's not an if, this is what's going to happen. Go to 818 as well. You got a super chat.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's Priscilla. I know. You know what's funny? Playing games in your head, right? I see Budget with A, and my head goes to, well, Priscilla Presley, but I went to Presley first, and Priscilla was coming, and you said it. That's how, like, you will always be Priscilla, but I always associate you with Priscilla Presley. I love that. Thank you, my friend. Mwah. Patty, you heard it too when that was said, right? That brought me back to when we did financial affirmations. See, that's another thing that, accountability, doing a video every day, those affirmations were important to me. And I think they were important to a lot of you.
Mm-hmm. They are important.
The good news is that at the moment you decide that what you know is more important than what you have been taught to believe, you will have shifted gears in your quest for abundance. Success comes from within, not from without. Ooh. Let's do that one again. The good news is that the moment, see, it's up to us, that we decide that what we know is more important than what we have been taught to believe, you will have shifted gears in the quest for abundance. We have to unbrainwash ourselves.
Mm-hmm. With so many things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. All right. You have got to feel good about money to attract money to you. Understandably, when people do not have enough money, they do not feel good about money because they don't have enough. Who here can relate to that statement? When people do not have enough about money, you have this bad taste in your mouth. You don't like money, whatever, right? You feel that? I know that I've lived that in my life at one point. I know I have. But those negative feelings about money are stopping more money coming to you. You have to go stop the cycle, and you stop it by starting to feel good about money and being grateful for what you have. So start to say, I have more than enough. Ooh. Can we do that? Can we say that? I have more than enough. I have more than enough. There is an abundance of money, and it's on its way to me. I have more than enough. I have more than enough. There is an abundance of money, and it's on its way to me. I am a money magnet. Go, girl. I am a money magnet. I love money, and money loves me. I am receiving money every day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Giving money to get money. Ooh, let's see what that has to say. Giving is a powerful action to bring more money into your life. Because when you are giving, you are saying, I have plenty. It will not be surprising to you to learn that the wealthiest people on this planet are the greatest philanthropists. They give away vast amounts of money. And as they give, by the law of attraction, the universe opens up and the flood vast amount of money back to them multiplied. It'll come back tenfold. Who's lived that? I live by that one. I love to give. If you are thinking, I don't have enough money to give, bingo. Now you know why you don't have enough money. When you think you don't have enough to give, start giving. As you demonstrate faith in giving, the law of attraction must give you more to give. There is a big difference between giving and sacrificing. Giving from a heart that is overflowing feels so good. Sacrificing does not feel good. Don't confuse the two. They are diametrically opposed. One omits a signal. It's a signal of more than enough. One feels good and one does not feel good. Sacrifice will eventually lead to resentment. Giving from a full heart is one of the most joyous things you can do. But the law of attraction will grab hold of that signal and flood even more into your life. You can feel the difference. James Ray says, I find so many people who make a tremendous amount of money, but their relationship stinks. And that's not wealth. You can go after money and you might get rich, but it doesn't guarantee you'll be wealthy. I'm not suggesting that money isn't part of wealth. It absolutely is. But it's only a part. And then I meet a lot of people who are spiritual, but they're sick and broke all the time. That's not wealth either. Life is meant to be abundant in all areas. Life is meant to be abundant in all areas. If you have been brought up to believe that being wealthy is not spiritual, then I highly recommend you read The Millionaires of the Bible Stories by Catherine Ponder. In those glorious books, you will discover that Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, and Jesus were not only prosperity teachers, but also millionaires themselves, with more affluent lifestyles than many present-day millionaires could conceive of. You are their heir to the kingdom. Prosperity is your birthright, and you hold the key to be more abundance in every area of your life than you can possibly imagine. You deserve every good thing you want, and the universe will give it to you every good thing you want, but you have to summons it into your life. Now you know the secret. You have the key. The key is your thoughts and your feelings, and you have been holding the key in your hand all of your life. Sheesh. Many people in Western culture are striving for success. They want the great home, they want their business to work, they want all the other things. But what we found in our research is that having these other things does not necessarily guarantee what we really want, which is happiness. So we go for these other things thinking that they're going to bring happiness. But it's backwards. You need to go for the inner joy and the inner peace and the inner vision first. Then all the outer things appear. That, page 110. That's where you begin. Everything you want is an inside job. The outside world is only the world of effects. It's just the result of thoughts. Set your thoughts and frequencies on happiness. Radiate the feelings of happiness and joy within you and transmit that into the universe with all your might, and you will experience true heaven on earth. I'm going to read that one more time. Okay? And let me know if this pops into your head. Everything you want is an inside job. The outside world is the world of effects. I find that to be like magical. It's just the result of thoughts. Set your thoughts and frequencies on happiness. Radiate the feelings of happiness and joy within you, and transmit that into the universe with all your might, and you will experience true heaven on earth. Oh my gosh, I felt the Care Bears. Do you know, like when the Care Bears had the cartoon and they
would all project.
Oh my God, I'm reading that and I saw Care Bear. I saw it. I saw it. Oh my gosh.
That's
It's a
great
frequency. It's a setting. It's us. It's us. Care Bear stare.
Set your thoughts.
Amen, Miss Patty. Amen.
Amen.
Yes. It's so biblical. It's unbelievable. It's subliminally messages from the Bible. The average person that doesn't know God does not realize that this is him.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the secret summaries. I have 2 Care Bear challenges. I have Good Luck Bear and Tender Heart Bear. We might have to need to come back, right? Okay, so this is the summary of the chapter. To attract money, focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring more money into your life when you focus on the lack of it. So right now on your paper, I have all the money I need. It is helpful to use your imagination and make believe you already have the money you want. Play games of having wealth, and you will feel better about money. As you feel better about money, more money will flow into your life. Make believe. Feeling happy now is the fastest way to bring money in your life. Be happy. Make it your intention to look at everything you like and say to yourself, I can afford that. I can buy that. You will shift your thinking and begin to feel better about money. I can, and I'm going to underline that, afford that. Okay. Give money in order to bring more money into your life. When you are generous with money and feel good about sharing, you are saying, I have plenty. Visualize checks in the mail. Tip the balance of your thoughts to wealth. Think wealth. So, my takeaway for me personally right now is this. Give money in order to bring more money into your life. And that's not why I want to do what I want to do. I have always had this desire, because every day at lunchtime you're watching the news, and watching the news here, they always have the Tunnel to Towers, $11 a month with Mark Wahlberg. Does anybody ever watch that or see that as a commercial? And every time I see that, I'm like, I want to do that $11 a month. And I actually mentioned it once out loud. You're crazy. And that's been on my heart for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have to do it. And I think that, you know, with saving money and budgeting and you know, can you fit it in? Can you do this? Can you still get ahead? You know, it's $11, right? It's $11. But I think I after tonight, I'm going to go onto that website and I'm going to do it.
It's a Dunkin' Donuts trip.
You're right. You're right.
Go to 835. Look at Emily's comment.
You need a prosperity bear.
No, Emily.
Oh,
right above it.
Above it. I'll say it for sure. Care Bear brick wall. Okay. Let's talk about this, right? So we're in our third brick wall right now, right? So we still have our fourth quarter brick wall. It has to be about prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
When you think, how about a Care Bear, right? And I changed the design in his belly to be a $sign. What do you think of that?
Prosperity Bear. Love it.
And that's what we'll call him, Prosperity Bear. Okay. Right? $sign. Do you guys agree with that? We should have a $sign in his belly?
We need some checks in the wall too. We got some checks coming in.
We can do check. How about each brick is a check?
Okay, that's even better.
Oh my God, you guys. Look at the work I'm doing. Okay, hold on. All right. Prosperity. Care Bear. And are we good with the $sign? Care Bear, right? Yes, $sign. And then each brick will be a check. Okay.
Love it.
Okay. I have until October to get that done. We're just going to come by like that.
Uh-huh.
Wow. We finished early. Let's talk about this. Tip the balance of your thoughts to wealth. Can we do that? Cheryl's going to be so excited. Thank you, Miss M. Love you. Give those girls a hug for me. Tell them Donna loves them. Yes, each brick will be a check. Yes. Maybe we'll have to superimpose that universe check. It's gonna be itsy bitsy bitsy bitsy. But you know what? Wait, let's talk about this for a second. Maybe the bricks could be a little bit bigger. We have to come up with 250, right? It's gotta be a 250 challenge. All right, I can brainstorm. Creativity can come into gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Love it. Love it. We're bringing $20 a week, right? So what if the checks were bigger within the wall and there were small bricks around it, but the checks, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, right? So that would be 5, 10, and then 5 $10 checks. Maybe I can do bigger checks. All right, I can work on this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Patty.
Yes, we have 140 in there. Mailbox with checks coming out of it. I like that idea. Mailbox with checks falling out of it. Love, love, and love. So sweet. All right. Check out Emily. What did I miss now? Make them like an emergency fund challenge. I was thinking that when I was envisioning it, but those are bills. So there's 5 spots on the emergency to color in, but I want the check. Well, each check can be $20 checks. And then we can envision them, or we can add zeros if we want. We can definitely.
Once you start designing it, you'll see what's going to
fit.
Fit.
It's all the money. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you know what? Prosperity funds have to now take the place of emergency funds.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Throwing this out there right now. I know we haven't even done our Disney trip, but the Donna Powered by Creativity is, I'm going to mail it to myself and I'm going to show it to you guys on the screen real quick. We are going to go to Alaska in 2026. And I'm throwing that out there now. If you wanted to come or think about it, because if we start manifesting that right now, we will be able to do it. So if Alaska was on your bucket list.
Wait, who's going to Alaska?
Donna Powered by Creativity. So
wait, you mean you're already going on a trip?
So so I usually go on a cruise with the locals, right? In the radio station, and George, the guy you met on your live.
Mm-hmm.
And on Thursday night, they announced the next cruise, and I'm gonna share it right now. This is the next cruise. It is to Alaska. It is July 19th to the 26th. It is on Norwegian. And this is it.
That's the exact cruise I did.
You guys done Alaska already?
Yeah, I've done that already.
If you are interested, this is the travel agent. And you can tell them, well, he's not going to know who Donna Powered by Creativity is. Just tell him Donna sent you. But yeah, if you're interested, This is the next village cruise or next village gathering. And I honestly, I looked at this and this, okay, so John doesn't even know yet that it doesn't know about like the bundling of the HELOC and where it's at and things like that. Because part of me thinks that if he knows that that money's freed up, it's going to go somewhere else. And the deal was that when we were mortgage free, we're going to Alaska. That was my promise for us. So I looked at this, and if you look over here, there's an option for 6 days prior to do land and then sea. And then I started adding them up, and I went, oh my God, what the heck? But I kind of knew that back years ago. So I was doing the math, and I was like, oh my God, can I? And I'm like, get the question mark off the end of that statement. Instead of can I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So on Thursday night, I did the math and I'm like, you know what? I can. So if you guys are interested, this is coming next.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Did I miss anything? Check your text. I'm checking it, Mama Bear.
The bubbles package might come with that too. I don't know if it says it in the fine print.
Oh my God. Oh, you emailed that to me? You texted it to me. Hold on. Let me email that to myself. All right. Look at what Mama Bear made us. That's it. That's exactly what I had in my head. I love you.
And it's the green bear. Yes.
Yes. That's exactly what I had in my head. All right. She's already emotional. See, this is, and I'm going to go back to I'm going to go back to when we were online before on Temu and ordering and doing. We're all in different states. We're all in different states, and is that not focused? There it goes. We're all in different states. I'm still not focused. And I had the best time. I felt like I was literally shopping with you all. I had the best time with these girls.
I think what makes it fun is it's like affordable.
Yeah, it definitely was. It really was. And everything I saw, I was like, I just wanted to buy it for everyone. I'm like, yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. Put 15 of them in the cart. Put 15 of them in the cart.
What sizes do we need?
Yes. We were having a good time. And you know what? This is the first, and everything starts off, small, and then it's going to grow each year. And you know what? I'm looking forward to that one. And I said this to, I think, Lisa, when I go with them, we're 2 to 3 buses filled with people. And we have the best time. And when I went to this meeting on Thursday night, there are new people that are coming in. For the most part, it's the same group that does it. And it's nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wait, my hubby was laughing at me and our comments. Oh, earlier when we were shopping on Temu? Yeah, I'll talk about that. You know what? I'll remind you guys each week. I will definitely talk about it again. It's nice to look at the prices, write the prices down. Yeah, I'll put it back up. You got a piece of paper out there. Here's Mike's number. You can actually email him. Great guy. Great guy. You could follow him on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you go to Rockwell Travel. He does whatever. He is a great guy.
Airfare and transportation is not yet included
in this price.
In the price. So yeah, you guys have to make sure you check all the details out.
Yeah, definitely. Some of you might already be on the West Coast. Some might have to come from the East Coast, Central, you know. But how great. I mean, when you went on this cruise, what month did you go?
Early September.
Was it cold?
It had its moments. It depended on the time of the day and which port. I remember Skagway being really windy, but Juneau was perfect. And I hiked in the Tongass National Forest. We saw the glacier. It was perfect. It was a little rainy in Ketchikan. I remember it being a little rainy. Victoria was amazing. And we did like the bicycle tour. It was so beautiful. I remember the gardens of flowers. There was this big old like totem pole thing. I remember Chinatown. Yeah.
How long ago did you do that?
It was 2016.
Okay.
September 2016.
And it was on Norwegian?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I went with Stacy. You guys, some of you remember Stacy from my live a few months ago, but yeah, I went with her and her family.
I love it. Love it. So throwing it out there now, we're a year away, a little less, but you know what? They did. I think they're doing Iceland this December, and I was just, and they're doing the clear igloo tents that you can sleep under.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I can't do that this year. I
See
can't.
the
Disney cruise. I was like, Mike, you're killing me.
the Northern Lights.
Yes. Could you imagine? Yeah. So there's his info. You know what? Always jot it down, do some homework, give him a buzz. Payment plans. I don't know. How awesome would it be to happen? How many people have had Alaska on their bucket list? I know I have. Yes, Patty, I can do a community post. I will take a better picture and I will post it tomorrow. Post Alaska. Yes, I can definitely do that. So it's been on your bucket list. Look at you all. You have all 50 states on your bucket list. I don't think I didn't think about that. Chrissy says, only thing, any chance to see where? I think you always
saw
wheels, right, Andrea?
There was tons of them. I was taking a nap and I heard screaming and yelling and clapping. And so I jumped up and ran out there to look on the balcony. And it was the whale show.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It was amazing. I'll never forget it.
Wow. I'm excited. And I you know what? How awesome to to include you all, right? All right. Let's finalize tonight. We're getting off on time. Next week, the secret to relationships. Feng Shui. Okay, secret to relationships. Now we printed out 2 checks. I printed out both checks. And one is the magic check. And the other, oh my God, is the secret check. I'm excited to fill both of these out. In fact, I think I'm going to print them 4 times. I'm going to ask TJ, Vinny, and John to each fill them out. I want to see what they. TJ, I think I'm trying to test that kid. I think I can test him. I think I am. Wouldn't that be an amazing way to test it? Subliminally. Yes. Where did I get the magic check? It was when I typed in that website, it was the first choice.
If you click gifts for you up at the top menu, it's on the drop down.
Oh, it's up at the top, they said.
Yeah. Just click gifts for you.
There you go. You guys got it. Well, I had a great night. I loved this chapter too. I thought last week was pretty good, but this one was pretty good too. I learned a lot about that D word.
Oh yeah.
See, there's so many words that we're using that we're not supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, it goes back to that, like what we talked about before. We have to be careful and specific about what we want and not use the what we don't want. We got to just stop saying that. We just need to focus on what we do want.
Lisa, that sounds exciting when they go across the pond to play football. I love that. All right. I'm going to say goodnight. Positive thoughts all week long, everybody. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you, Andra.
Of course. Thank you, Dana.
Good night, everyone. Love yous. See yous in the next one.
Bye, y'all.